Hey bikers, thanks for tuning in to another Bikerman video. Today I'm out at the Harry Moss mountain biking trails in Dallas, Texas. It's a shorty but a goodie. Enjoy. So this is actually part two of a two-part ride day for me. I parked in a parking lot at the Harry Moss Park and rode from there down around White Rock Lake, and I'll have that in a separate video, and I'll link that up above for you. But I parked there at that parking lot because it was also close enough to this trail, these trails at the Harry Moss DORBA trails. And in case you haven't watched my other videos, the DORBA trails are the Dallas Off-Road Bicycle Association trails. They're mountain biking trails. This is I don't know, the third or fourth one that I've done. I guess I'm sort of unofficially going through them all to do. And they're a lot of fun. This one is a little bit further from my house, so I, paired it with another ride, but I came here, rode all the trails, under an hour, had a little fun, mixed up the day. I do a lot of different types of surfaces and lots of different types of rides. So if I can, I like to mix things up. So the thing that is unique with this set of trails, unlike some of the other DORBA trails, is this one is much more, how do you say, urban maybe? It's like if you were going to imagine like urban mountain biking trails, mountain biking trails in the middle of the city, this is it. There are a lot of rocks and cement and lids for like communication boxes, and as you can see off to the right there, encampments, trash. It's the kind of thing that, like, when we were kids, exploring behind like the grocery store, or exploring as we're walking home from school, the local creek bed. These are the kinds of trails that we explored or that we made. And I don't say that in a bad way, because it's really fun, and it's really interesting. It's really technical in like an odd kind of way, because you'll be like going down a trail like this, and then you're going over cement rocks, and you're going under a bridge, and then you're looking down at a creek, and down below there's actually a creek running underneath just some like pavers. It's fun for that reason. It's unique for that reason. And on this particular day, like so many other times this time of year, in this region, in the Dallas region, it rains a lot, and all the other mountain biking trails are closed because they're muddy. But because this has such a high rock content / cement content / every other thing content, they were dry. There was a couple spots where there was a little bit of water sitting, or in that creek bed that you saw previously, there's water running, but nothing that hampered the ride. That said, the uniqueness of the surfaces definitely makes for there was definitely some spots where I was like putting my foot down, because there's like a branch sticking out that's like a trip wire, and then there's a cinder block, and I'm not a great rider, but you can see right here like the kind of stuff that you're going through. Like, it's just the whole, like, not the entire thing, but portions of the trail, particularly like the red loop, it seemed like was very inconsistent with the surface. Nonetheless, I enjoyed it. I look forward to going back again. And the other ride that I did this day, going around White Rock Lake, is also one of my favorite rides, just because of how beautiful it is and how easy and smooth and just well made and maintained it is. And so if I could do both of these rides in one day, it'll kind of scratch multiple itches for me. So I do look forward to coming back to this one. As you just saw right past me, there are several little like mountain biking elements, none of which I really went ahead and tackled, but just so you know, they're there. There are a couple of offshoots for like more advanced riders too, but it's much more condensed, has more of a like condensed feeling. So it's not like it'll just be like a little like a turnout for an advanced rider, like up a hill and down a really steep hill and back to the main trail. But nonetheless, I think fun for pretty much every level of rider. Even if you just stick to, I think it was like the blue loop, or there's like an exterior, there's like a loop that goes around the outside. That seemed like the most mellow of the loops. But nonetheless, it was really fun. I think altogether it was a little over 5 miles for the trails. You'd come and run it a couple of times. I'm always stopping to, you know, shoot video or take pictures or whatever, but you could run them real quick. You could hit it a couple of times in an hour probably. Even somebody like me who's not like, you know, burning through here. I think altogether it took me like 45 minutes, and that includes my stopping. So very enjoyable. There's a lot of other stuff, other rides to do in the area, not necessarily mountain biking, but just in general. Bike riding, beautiful bike riding options in the area. And you can see, even though some of the areas on this trail had a lot of cement and trash and other things going on, that there are also some beautiful wooded areas. Particularly, it seems like the inner trails. There's like the exterior trails and then some inner trails. Seems like those are a little bit more forested, with fewer urban technical obstacles to overcome. Here's another one of those mountain biking elements. This was like a teeter-totter. Definitely looking a little rusty down there. So I was not, well, even if it wasn't rusty, I wouldn't have done it. But still, you get the idea. But anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning into this Bikerman video. Like, subscribe, share the video around, and check out some of the other DORBA rides that I have if you haven't already. Thank you guys, and see you out there.